All right, well, good morning. It's Jacob here in the shop again, and today we're going to work on some more sophisticated binding than I had originally planned on. So I'm going to transfer down here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, on my bench top here, I've got a couple of things laid out. The first one I'm going to show you is this over here on the right. Now these are offcuts from the sides of a guitar, and what I do if I need just a simple binding is to take those sides, plane them down to size where I'm ready to go, and then rip some pieces off of the edges if I've got enough material, and that can become binding for the guitar. So these are extras left over. So that last guitar that I did that just needed a plain binding, I was able to rip three off of each side before bending, and four of those became binding, and the other two are extra. So I can use those for something else later. But because I want a more sophisticated binding on this guitar, what I've got here is I've got some Siso rosewood, and I've got some Padauk, and a piece of black fiberboard stuff. And what I'm going to do is I've got a flat surface on this one, I've got a flat surface on here. This is of course flat. I'm going to make a sandwich here where I glue this on here and then glue my flat side here. And just to kind of show you on this side version here, pick this up and kind of bring it over here. Alright, I don't know if we can see this, but I've got a sandwich. Red, black, brown. Okay, and what I'll do is after I've glued this up, I can then thin this side to my requirement down to, you know, 1.5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, and then I still have 6.5 millimeters up here and 0.5 millimeter in here. So I have around 8.5 millimeters, and that's enough to make binding. So I'm going to get this glued up and out of the way. Just the glue spreader. Okay. Alright, now I will likely clamp this up on the back side of my bench so that I still have some room to work. Also need, make sure that I'm not getting glue on everything else. I do need my clamping pressure nice and even, so I need a caul that's going to go the whole length. That will do nicely. Has some finish on one side, that'll help as well. Get the flat side on the flat side here. Use my bench as the other caul. Clean the glue off of that so I could open it next time. Remove some of that excess. Alright, so I still have some excess coming out on the other side. Go ahead and wipe that up, clean it up. I don't need that going down the back of my bench. So. There we go. Excellent.